welcome to your favorite audio version on the video platform of YouTube, NoTube, over here on Spreaker. I look up at the calendar. There's a dog and a kitty. Remind me of Snuggles. It is the 8th month. It's a Christmas year. It's a triple. 8/3/2025. Central Time here in the great state of Minnesota is 4:19 p.m. And this is your favorite host with not mentioning the most. Fear-mongering radio. We spread fear and cheer throughout the world, domestic and abroad. We come the audio this evening. It will come out for your enjoyment, your pleasure, your satisfaction. It'll release to the masses. You can sit back and smoke some geef, and this music rumbles and rambles and runs through your ears into your mind. And the audio podcast, I argued with a guy from Google one time. I said, no, it's an audio on the video platform. It's formatted to be on the video platform. We went back and forth, finally gave up. I said, on radios, though, Tom Bernard would go, this is the audio from the video, when he would play something back on KEQ Morning Crew. I was people say, nice video. It's like, okay, that's fine. Not going to trigger me, but you're just being stupid. Nothing's moving. No food's moving. The food's talking, making dumb sounds and drinking. Good old rock star. Fruit punch for a fruity. But how in the hell are you? I'm feeling wonderful and delicious. Yummy, outrageous, contagious, or I'm just all on squirrely today. On a gorgeous Sunday in the great state of Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes, plus a couple. Went to the cabin, had the time of our life. Caught some fish, did some shorts. The race to lovely in town to 1,000. I think it's 600, 920. I don't know what we have, something like that. 930 something. We're making the run for the border. The hunch. Getting all triggered and putting subs in striking distance. Talking trash and true social. The draft dodger. Who didn't go to Vietnam, but sends people to wars and will. And I've never served. I always say I served them, the men and women of the armed forces, the men and women blue. They do have balls the size of basketballs. They do have ovaries the size of oak trees. What do we say? One was supposed to end all wars. Germany capitulated, was supposed not to rearm, but they did. Hitler did. The brown shirts came the SS, and we have here on Blind Muse to Blind. They always have a Thursday. I guess Karl says he's going to have a pre-show, I guess, for the Blind Muse. I told him to go live over and piss him off, just like Mighty Python did. To do a pre-show. But then, September 1st, 1939, he decided to invade Poland and kick off World War II, and we got dragged into the war. Pearl Harbor. We had to storm those beaches and snap the necks to crowds and free the Jews. So we're not speaking German or Japanese, and after he capitulated and shot himself allegedly, maybe he went the rat line, because a lot of Catholic churches should be burned to the ground. They let a lot of the Germans get away. Our president did not want them, but they forged their passports. Look it up! We weren't done yet. In 1945, September 2nd, on the mighty Mo, Japanese capitulated and surrendered unconditionally. But then we got dragged into Korea War for whatever reason. Vietnam, too long. 58,000 plus men and women lost their lives for what? I don't know. Afghani War, many wars, Desert Storm, the Wall. Appreciate your sacrifice, you guys out there. None of them victims, but they are the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant, NASCAR, Coast Guard. You're everything so much for all you guys do out there. Without you, have nothing at all. Like a cop call crackhead. God bless the working class, truck drivers, longshoremen, dishwashers, cooks, pilots, whoever else. People I see every day at the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport and on the streets and the main streets and the job sites, working for a living. Burn those churches to the ground. But we always say, right? Read, travel, and meet people, and you'll be a better person. When you sit in YouTube and consume and consume and consume and consume and consume, listen, watch, hear, whatever, listen to the hunch and other fight right wingers or left wingers, and don't make your own decisions. I don't run with poor people or drug addicts. I run with people with money, time in their hands. I live a good life. You run poor people, be poor. Drug ass drunks, cheaters. Run with good people. Those are good choices in your life. P stood for Penn State. We call it Petaphilia University here. That's what we call it. Joe Pug got away with it. Boy Scouts had that problem not once, but still. If we can't protect our own children, how are we going to protect our future? Well, your choice, if you want, I guess, watch adult behavior. So you can have a Jeffrey Epstein Island. Everyone has the time of their life at 21 or older. No, you don't bring in the children. No. Only family go there, I guess, on my island. But you just don't get it anymore. Take advantage of the children. They don't care. Tell it's their child or grandfather, whatever it may be. If you don't like two men having consensual, groaning, hot, sticky, filthy, pulling hair, whatever else, I get it. You can't watch two women on RedTube, wherever you go get your consumption of bull-dyke behavior or lipstick lesbians, because that's not a very Christian thing to be doing. You know, like I said, the Catholic Church, children and World War II and the blue laws looking the other way when they were molesting children. Crime scenes burned to the ground. Your apartment complex, Jeffrey Dahmer, was taken down. No thoughts and prayers there. But your choices when it comes to sex, because a lot we always talk about long whores, of course. Backseat of the car, sluts are selected on the couch, make love in the bed. Whoever you're banging, pulling hair, dental dam. Men, put a condom on. Women, be quiet, because you carry the groceries. You carry the groceries of men that fill you full of their children. And rotten flow doesn't come, and before I know it, you're pregnant, and we have a spring babies coming up here, Christmas babies coming up. Age will kill you, hips will last forever. It's like Pan Bomdi. Just like Magic and also Pete Rose. Line there, line now. Have AIDS or not, but you don't want the needle in the penis. Ouch. Knock on the door. 2 years later, child has your eyes. Now you're the father. I had to explain to a grown-ass man when he in a hot tub. The difference between what a father is and a dad is. The father is the sperm. Dad takes care of the child. I explained what it meant. It should be Happy Dad Day, not Father's Day. Well, fathers run off and give 2 F's. So we're asking condoms. That's all we ever asked for. It's not that tough to cover up when you're spitting, pulling that hair, having the time of your life. your choices. You are your choices in life, what you run with. Choices again. Gonna drink, fine, I guess, but don't drive. Smoking geef, marijuana. Gonna murder someone. You'll be a convicted felon in Canada. Can't go see Lions Group who stalks. Carry an RV. So please, we get closer to Christmas. You can start formulating your game plan. It's like 3 months away. When first we'll kick in, we'll get Christmas music. Start asking for GERD money. Never hurts to ask. PayPal out there. I see the cartbaggers out there at the Trees of Mystery. Hope he had the time of his life. Been there before. It's a great place. Cool as hell. Redwoods. Great area up there. Oregon coast and California here. Yes, it's a fun time at the cabin. I was telling Karl the battery was out on the party barge, and my nephew was going to put the battery. I said, no, just call him up there, the boat place, and send the kid out, and we'll just give him $200 and tell his dad for dinner, put the battery in. We're not putting your battery in there. We're going to do this right. There's no reason. That's why I have the money in the safe. Take care of problems with that behavior. Saw what the dock we paid for, and new party barge, and cruise around the lake, and my sister-in-law, oh, it's so bumpy. It's like, be quiet. But he's going 5 miles per hour. Sit back and enjoy the ride, for Christ's sake. Good 25 minutes out on the party barge. Just kind of nieces were there, and just cruise around. Sat in BS, took a picture of the GoPro. My brother-in-law on the way up had a heart murmur and got dizzy, so he had to go to the hospital. I don't know if he didn't die. I didn't hear anything about it, but he had a heart murmur, so on the way up. So my other nephews didn't come, who usually fish with me, but they were jumping. Caught some bass. They were biting pretty good there. And then when we went and had dinner, lunch, whatever, we kind of stopped, and we went on the boat. She had some beef that was kind of fatty. I told her next year, just have ham and scalloped potatoes. Be a lot easier. So we had fun. Usually like 30 is only like maybe 15 or 20, but we had fun. It was, time of our life. Battle Lake, that place burned down last year. That place, they tore it out, so it burned to the ground. It was a supper club. It's too bad. It's a nice place. That was all made out of wood, so I went by kindling. So got some worms and ate some food, and no dogs. But we since I said we're going to bring up the brat, Lucy. So a little under, about 215, 220 get there and back. So it was fun. Partied like rock stars. Had some rallies, spent some money. It was fun. I mean, he got some big ones. Last year I got more big ones, but sun was coming and going. But the bass were biting. As soon as I could see the bob going real slow, and I knew it was a bass. But if I was by myself and I needed to eat some fish, man, I could have kept a couple of Sundays in a meal. But big ones in that South Turtle Lake were big. But we had the time of our life. It was fun. Went to work this morning, rose at 1:30. Made some Went to Burger King. Did some crushing for Christ. That video will be up on Tuesday. Eat a Whopper with cheese. Heavy all for you folk. I am going to go to Aldi's and get a steak and cook it for fun to eat it. If I get time around to show you guys, it's not that tough to make a steak out of Aldi's and make it taste good with your hero. So I was tagged by somebody from the hater community, some guy. He was doing some cooking video or something he was doing, so he tagged me, and I really couldn't hear the guy, but I'm like, if you're going to do this stuff, you got to be able to hear what the hell you're saying. You can hear me in the background, but I don't do a video, and then can't hear me. He did some steak or something, whatever it was. I'm like, okay. So that was kind of interesting to say the least. Yeah, see the Daily Woo. His Pocket 3 kind of went toast up on him. I'm not surprised. I had seen the title and I saw Patsy Production, so Dinger just did one, Lonely Man. So Dinger did a Lonely Man video. So there you are. But someone tagged me on that behavior, and then somebody else, I saw Dinger jump on that, the boycotting Sarasota Tim. That's not going to happen. This is not going to happen, boycotting Timmy. Especially Dinger. I ain't going to do that kind of stuff. Neither is Santa Claus, a.k.a. Crash. Or Morning, or Mighty Python, or any of the other hater channels. They are not going to boycott Sarasota Timmy. It's not going to happen. That's their whole life, is watching and then bitching. Eating the worst meal you could possibly eat in a restaurant, like I've said, Reuben's or whatever else you don't like, and then bitch about it in a video. Like, I don't like seafood, but I go to Red Lobster and I bitch and I bitch and I bitch. Florida Seafood Company down in Florida, down there in what the hell's that place down there? A really good place. I mean, I go in there. I live down in what the hell's not Coke? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but we were down there. My birthday a couple of years ago. It's just not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Where is barium exposure? Did he capitulate to his wife and she executed him in the woods? Or did he go to a psych ward? Call the show, call the show. If you had Dinger on now once but twice. So I don't know where barium exposure is. Not looking good. Sarasota Tim, the Lonely Man. I don't know where the barium exposure is. He's missing in action. We don't know. We want to know where he's at. He's ran off, became unhinged and bitter. You know, he's watching Sarasota Timmy every single day. Not gonna happen. Dave 25 went to his court date. Oh, it's a scam. We don't need that one. He went. This goes back in September, I guess. With some troll he's fighting with. I'm like, yeah, okay. Either that's not gonna work. Let's listen to Dinger.
It's a beautiful day here today.
All right.
I got rain in the background, 75 degrees. Temperature couldn't be nicer.
All right.
I'm telling you, this is really nice.
All right.
I'm still working on my lighting.
Okay. Yeah.
With the clouds the way they are right now, it's kind of dark in here.
Okay.
Or not too bad, but I got
in the Navy. Let's get out of it.
Light over here.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll come out all right.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Anyway, this is going to be a real short video because there ain't much to talk about. There ain't much to talk about at all.
Let's get to it.
I was going to, well, maybe I can't. He's a lonely man.
Jesus.
I know. Don't sing, Dinger. Some people don't like it at all. Anyway.
We sing on here.
I might delete it. Anyway, okay, his first video, he does a drive to Lido Beach. Right there it is. 3 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay.
3 minutes and 26 seconds.
You wasted 30.
He tells us in the back of the truck, he's got the e-bike. He's got the e-bike. He's not sure if he's going to go anywhere with it. He might.
Yeah.
So that could be a video later on.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see.
He said he's got a
You'll
towel.
tell us.
Yeah, he's bringing a towel with him.
All right,
I was thinking, why is he bringing a towel? And a little bit later, well, you know I'm not watching his video.
Baloney.
I'm
Liar.
just reading the transcript, and I'm going,
liar. Why would you? Okay,
So-
why would you read the transcripts? That makes no sense. Same thing with Miss Ziggy. Miss Viggy, it's a bunch of bull. You watch the damn thing. That's dumb.
This is what it is right now. It's only for a couple of days. We're just doing this, and see what happens. See if we can drop these numbers on Timmy.
Okay.
I haven't really even seen the big plan. I don't know. It ain't like a group was got together and said, "Hey, we're gonna
boycott."
We're gonna what do you call it? Boycott.
You're not gonna.
No, I don't know. Somebody said something about August 4th. It starts for a week or something.
No, you're not.
I don't know. I don't know all the rules, and I don't know all the stuff.
You're not going to do it, Dinger. You're a feeble old man with nothing else to do. I'm wasting good suffering. I'm making my point across at boycotting. He doesn't even know the rule. I mean, what's his name did 2 weeks, and that was long enough.
On the background of this boycott or nothing like that. I'm just going with it.
Yeah.
I needed a break from him anyway.
Liar.
So I'm just reading the
liar.
If I can do that for a week and not have to hear his voice,
Jesus,
I'll be that much better. That'll make me feel a little better. Sometimes it gets too much.
This is a grown, alleged Navy man. This is a grown ass lie. Dinger, you lie. You just quit lying. I lie on purpose to have fun. You lie because you don't. Just come on.
It's way too much. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. Oh.
What else?
He's bringing that towel because he's getting all greased up.
Oh, greased up. Are you going to get him greased up?
He's supposed to slather up.
Oh, my.
I don't even know if he showed a video of him shirtless.
Wow,
that's a sight to behold right there. Yep.
Are you telling me you're getting a chubby on his shirtless behavior, Mr. Dinger? Are you going to have to capitulate along with somebody else? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Sight to behold. I don't know. I don't know if he did that or not. I don't know.
Okay.
And then he said he's drinking diet sodas again. But he's going to quit drinking diet sodas. Last I knew, he wasn't drinking diet soda.
What's the big deal if he drinks diets? What's the big deal? God, please help us.
All of a sudden, he's going to be quitting drinking diet sodas? You tell me. Where does he come off with this stuff? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know.
I'm going to quit doing something that he's supposedly hasn't been doing. I don't get it. I'm going to quit driving Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
I don't understand this man's. He's trapped in a room in Jacksonville talking about another grown-ass man in Sarasota. You're not going to boycott him, okay? Don't lie. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing.
Oh, I don't really drive. Well, I don't drive them anyway, so it ain't gonna really. It won't be that big a deal for me to quit. You see what I'm saying?
We see. Well, okay.
Oh,
what?
He tells the money he saves having his own umbrella. Yeah. If he had back in the day, I guess when he used to go to Lido Beach here, it was 20.
And guess what? He can't do this without notes. He's looking down at notes. This is how bad these people are. If you're going to hate watch, remember what you watch.
$40 to rent an umbrella. Now it's gone up to $40. You see, Tim being a minimalist, owning his own umbrella,
Dinger, are you spending his money now, or what? Just like the king spending other people's money?
He's saving that money right there. He can buy that. Now he can go buy a steak. You see how the Timmy money goes?
Yeah.
That's Timmy math right there.
It's Timmy's money. If he wants to, oh my God, it's just. Oh, God help us. This is why it's so fun to make fun of the haters, because I'm listening to this for the first time. You guys are hearing this. I'm going to go along here.
See, I do have these umbrellas over here. They don't go to the beach. No, if I go to the beach, I'd just go down there and...
I could not imagine Dinger at the beach. Do not take your shirt off. I don't. Please. Continue, Dinger.
I don't even have it. Well, we don't stay that long. No, I just go for a little walk down and walk back, get the car and leave.
Yeah, okay, move on.
If I want to swim, I'll swim here. No jellyfish, no sharks, no, I don't know, no salt water.
Okay.
Anyway, that's just me. I know some people love swimming in the ocean. There's guys on the ship. We take that ship.
Now you talk about the Navy. Okay.
A carrier. It wasn't very often. But they come up with a swim day. The guys would jump off the elevator right into the water. Yeah. The elevator would be down. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be up in there.
Okay.
It'd be down.
Okay.
And they could just jump in the water.
Okay.
And then they had a way to get them back. And then they had to climb a ladder to get back on the boat. One of them rope ladders. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they had a couple of boats in the water in case somebody had an issue.
Okay.
Not this guy. I knew how to swim, but I wasn't planning on it.
Sure.
No, not if I had a big old carrier or a frigate or a destroyer or a cruiser. Yeah, I was on 4 different types of ships. And I think one more wasn't really a destroyer or a cruiser.
You're off topic here. We want to hear hating.
I think that's different. Kind of different. I don't know.
Okay.
Here I'm wrong.
All right.
I could be wrong.
Anyways.
But usually I'm just mistaken.
Yep.
Anyway.
Look at the notes. You can't do it without it. Unbelievable. This is funny. This is hilarious.
Oh, then Timmy. Of course, Timmy brought up back in the day when he was a big player on the beach. Yeah. That's why his skin's all in such bad disorder. He used to live on the beach.
So you looking at his skin, and what's the deal? So you're really concerned about his body. I see. It sounds like a man crush.
Yeah. But anyway, back when he was a player, he'd always set up his big old. He'd have a big setup for the beach. Yeah, he'd take it.
I think Dinger has a man crush on Sarasota Tim. He's speaking what he looks like. Dinger, it's time to capitulate, and you're going to have to fight past Barham exposure to get to your man in Sarasota.
All his umbrella and a couple of chairs. He'd have wine and a big old speaker, music. He was a big time player at the beach, man. I mean, I don't even think I've ever been to the beach and somebody had a setup like that. I don't know. I've never seen it. That'd be something to see. That'd be something to see.
I've been
right
to
there.
beaches that have big setups.
Yep. I'm not sure, but that's. I have never, ever. I've seen them set up in the back of a truck, and they were selling stuff.
He's running out of things to talk about here.
Not like he's talking.
Okay, looking at notes.
What else?
Can't you just?
Oh, he's talking about temperatures down there in Lido have dropped down. They're in the 90 to 92. So that must be a pretty big reprieve for Timmy. Yeah,
more notes. More notes.
Like I was saying earlier, 75. Kind of. It almost feels chilly from being in the 90-somethings.
I cry for this man. I cry.
Yeah. I was out there earlier and I got a little wet walking around. Oh, I was cleaning leaves out of the pool because we had some wind blowing and stuff like that. Okay. So I was out there working on the pool, but I was getting wet.
Cool. Got wet.
And then I came back on this back porch with my ceiling fan going and stuff. And I kind of got chills. I was kind of getting cold.
You got chilled, old man.
But anyway, like I was saying, this video ain't gonna be crazy long. And I hope you guys are having a great day.
We are.
See you later. And if something pops up, I'll let you know.
Of course.
Have a good day.
Because you're going to watch him, that's why. Boycott. What's this now? Here it is. Here's the Sarasota Adventure to the tower at Nathan Hines Medicine. Let me see what he's talking about here.
Hey, there you guys are.
Yeah, here we are.
Boy. this boycott thing for Timmy ain't working out.
Oh, good, because you're going to watch him. That's
Poor
why.
feller. Yeah, he's going to have to step up his game with the Amazon link.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to get that Amazon link going.
Mm-hmm.
Get your people out there, Timmy. Get them people out there.
Yep.
Tell them you need to shop at Amazon.
That's right.
Go through my link. I mean, it doesn't cost you nothing. It only helps me. Woo. Or step up your buy me a coffee link. There, Timmy. I was watching this other girl.
He's mumbling now. He's mumbling now. He's just mumbling now. He's just mumbling now.
Something like that.
He's mumbling.
Sunshine hot dogs. That's what the name of it.
Jesus Christ.
And boy, did she get a haul of gifts there, Timmy. You should have seen them.
You're just jealous.
She had so many gifts you wouldn't believe it.
Really?
Oh my goodness. It was crazy.
All right, let's go listen to I don't follow his young ass, but let's go listen to oh damn it. There we go. Let's go listen to Karl. Let's go see what Karl's doing these days. Let's go listen what he is. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Yeah, we're prepping for Bravo-tacular at Car Bravo.
Okay.
Hey guys, at breakfast this morning I tried heavy cream in my coffee.
Okay.
It was awful. We were at Original Pancake House.
Okay.
I like cowboy coffee. Hey dudes, Karl here, Bohemian-Nomad.
What's up, brother?
Let's go for a doggy walk. Let's try something new.
Going for a walk.
Don't mean to make you look at my feet.
Yeah, do you have your notes with you?
My feet. Yep. Get away from the air conditioners. No, we're using the mic. So we'll see how...
He does. He has notes in his hand. He's got
doing.
notes. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Notes.
Old Tim Timboree.
Notes.
Let's see what he's been up to. He grilled he didn't grill a steak. He pan-fried a steak in his trailer home. I don't know.
He has,
Wasn't very good.
oh my God.
But it was his first try. He didn't go expensive. He didn't get the high smoke point oil. And he probably went a little too hot.
Oh my God.
Whatever. It's not that hard. He should be able to get it down.
Santa Claus, what are you doing?
Then he goes to Scooter's Coffee. Tells you it's all because of him. They have a senior discount of 10 cents. So you get your coffee for 90 cents. Woo woo, big deal. Get mine. I figured it out at 63 cents for 16 ounces. I don't think he gets 16 ounces.
Why in the hell are you walking with notes in your hand? What's
Cowpote
wrong with you?
They're going for 1,000. Cowpote's a little over 900.
Yeah.
Dinger's a little almost 900. Let's see, guys. Let's go. I'll figure out a trophy for you guys.
Oh,
I'll think about it. I'm going to give it some more thought. Make it a little competition. So you guys will step up your game. But anyway, he's still in the car using his free AC and...
I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. It just takes away from the whole video, walking with notes in his hand. When I walk through the woods on the railroad tracks, I'm walking, I'm talking, it's some rail fanning will come out later. And you're just walking along, talking about stuff. I don't get it, man. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable, man. You start to cry, then you start to scream. We have the haunch Donald J and his behavior going on with, tit for tat, and Jeffrey Epstein still up his, and living rent free in his head. And he moved, the convicted sex offender to a nicer prison in Texas because of whatever she said, for a reward for not to turn his ass in, Someone can sneak in there and kill her then now that she's easy to get in. That'll probably happen now. All of a sudden she'll end up dead in her cell. Someone will kill her in the yard, The camera will be off. Hire someone to take her out in the jail cell. That's what they'll do. You watch that'll happen. Someone will take her out. Whoops. Nah, now all the witnesses are gone. Man, that's too bad. Because now it's easier rain. pay someone to, take her out, put an assassin in there, but the hunch is as usual. Behaviors, and it's just, I don't know. What do we do anymore in this world? It's just beyond approach. Oh, Dinger. Man crush Dinger. I don't know. This boycott thing is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's no way. Good old Karl with more notes, walking along with the dog. But New York Dan. Let's see what New York Dan is doing. Let's see what he's doing these days. Let's see what he's doing. New York Dan. I know what is he doing? These New York Dan. Let's see what he's got going here. 18 hours ago, Sarasota Tim travel plan news and boycott.
Hey,
I love the long
how's
pause.
everyone doing?
Good.
Tonight or Sunday morning?
Mm-hmm.
Most likely. By the time I'm uploading this, it's already like 11 now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you know where I've been?
Where?
Working on my car, the Benz, all day. I'm beating myself up here.
You poor thing.
I was just by the fan shroud.
Mm-hmm.
Put on a dampener.
Yeah.
A dampener. It's like a hydraulic cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
A little... for the belt tensioner.
Okay, no one cares about that.
I'm so razzle-dazzled, forget it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to come on, though, and do a little video today. Keep up with my channel.
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing my bandana thing.
Okay, get on with it.
Yeah, I've been out there working.
He's looking at notes,
Great
too.
weather today
So
in New
sad.
York. As a matter of fact, I just checked the garage thermostat, or the thermometer.
The weatherman here.
68 degrees.
It's nice.
baby.
That's nice.
It don't get any better than that.
Okay, he got notes in his hand.
The only thing is, keep in
Jesus
mind, I'm on
Christ.
Long Island. If you're new, welcome aboard. New subscribers. I see it jumping up. I'm about halfway out Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, New York State.
Mm-hmm. Get to your...
Thing is, so damp out there.
Mm-hmm.
You would not believe the dampness.
We don't care
Yeah,
about dampness.
It takes the cake.
We want to hear about your...
We'll get it going again.
Okay, let's go.
I'm doing this. I am my schedule
Mm-hmm.
is just craziness. I've been doing trading.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk a little bit about trading tonight, but I'm going to do
Jesus.
Tim talk as well. Don't worry. We're going to do some Tim talk here.
Talk.
Woo-wee.
Notes. Love
You
it.
don't know how busy the whole day. It took me, everything I think takes a few minutes. It takes hours.
Mm-hmm.
A matter of fact, I'm trying to get this video out. Then I'm going to like clean up before I go to bed, like shower off and stuff. The weather is so nice out there. I'm tempted.
He's just filling time here.
I have
You get to your
bike I
point,
got
man.
from Camus. Terrible. They had to put in a new, I think, the phase.
Here we go. Let's get...
He was talking about even sleeping in the cab of the truck somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can.
That's what he's thinking. Some kind of a deal like that.
Mm-hmm. Looking at his notes. How sad.
Knowing Tim, he'll probably drive the truck up to Georgia, go camping there, or South Carolina.
At least Dinger gets to it.
Where he's
what are you
already
doing dragging your feet?
And that's as far as he'll go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is with this guy. He won't go past South Carolina, and it's so easy. Just stay on I-95. That'll take you right up here, right up here to New York.
Oh, Jesus.
And he could go to the Adirondacks and do camping.
I
up
can't
there.
do this anymore.
And the thing is, you don't have to go through New York City.
I can't. I can't. Here's the problem when you use the notes. You have no creativity. I did eating the Whopper today. I drove in the car, bitched about Dave, both for like 20 minutes on my DJI. As I'm driving along, I'm just thinking, there's no originality here when you're doing notes. there's nothing, man. It just doesn't work that way. I just don't get it, man. I don't understand it. When people have no creativity anymore on YouTube, they don't. Let's call Karl. Let's call Santa Claus. Let's get over this behavior. Well, we decided to call it Fear Mongering Radio. I was listening to some of your video, the walkie video with the dog, and you're using notes. And I listened to your son, New York Dan, and also Dinger. All three of you guys are using notes. What's wrong with you guys?
He's using notes. Miss Vicky uses notes. I'm pretty sure Life of Vibe uses notes too.
Jesus Christ. You're walking your dog, and you have notes in your hand. I'm like, what is?
You're in the minority, dude.
I was just saying, you take away the credit. Okay, I just sat in my car and did a 20-minute video eating my Whopper, bitching about you guys. Now, not one single note. Look in the camera. After that, I was in my car, talk about Dave 25 on the way home, in my car for 24 minutes, just rambling on. No notes, just drive my car. Can't you just remember what you want to talk about? What is wrong with you? And what's with this boycott behavior? That's not going to happen.
You're not paying. It's not about. There's like key points you want to make sure you say.
Then get your points in your head.
It's not word for word. I'm not reading a speech. I'm just reading bullet points.
Oh man, I'm watching you.
It's not like a teleprompter or anything. Talking to Cowpote.
Oh, then good old Dinger. I listened to Dinger. I played it back. I played your back, a little Dinger back, and he's sitting there and he's doing notes and talking about the boycott. There's no way in Samuel hell that you, New York Dan, or anybody else would boycott him for a week. There's no way. There is no way.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Wife's had 2 days off, so I haven't been doing nothing.
There's no way. There isn't a Chinaman's chance you guys will do a boycott of Sarasota Tim. What would Dinger do if he didn't have Sarasota Tim? What would he do? Nothing.
He's already doing it. He's reading the transcript and saying he's not watching the video.
That's a bunch of garbage. That's a bunch of BS.
I think he's lying because I've watched the video.
I know. He's a liar. He's a liar. Same thing with Moini, what you said about me, that she only reads a little transcript. Shut up. What, are you just going to sit there and go no volume and read the transcripts? Really? Really? That isn't like you're listening to audio. You're watching a video. Oh, my gee. I'm like... I
don't know. It's JJ that started it.
I think your uncle. I think Dinger has a man crush on Sarasota Tim. He was talking about his body today. He was talking about without his shirt on. He was talking about. I think he wants to really meet Sarasota Tim on the beach.
Well, Sarasota Tim did take off his shirt, but he claims he doesn't know because he read the transcript.
Yeah.
And then I think that's where he caught himself in a lie.
Because he's
I don't know.
I know, man. Dinger's lies. He's got a man crush. You and New York Dan, you need notes. It takes away from the whole video. Do you understand that? There's no originality in it because you're already pre-planning. But
dude, it's only you that's complaining about it. And then you get Casey Grits to agree with you. But
I will complain.
Nobody else from you even says anything about notes.
Well, I will bitch and bitch and bitch. Some guy came to my...
And the one thing, because you were bitching about it, the one lady was joking. She was joking that she likes seeing the coffee ring on my note.
I don't care. I'll bitch until I can't bitch. I do think it's hilarious that you're using notes. I think it's funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't care. I've done a few without notes.
Very few and far between.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't particularly like them, but other people said they've been okay, so I don't know. So I just plan on every once in a while trying to do one free form, and
I think Dinger's got a man crush on Sarah. I think he was making comments about his body, so I think maybe he needs to capitulate or something. I have no idea. But he was, I listened to that 8-minute video. We played it back on here, and he started talking about being on the ship and stuff. Like, we don't want to hear about your Navy experience. We want to hear you hating on your boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, the old thing. He's part of the school. He did life the way it's supposed to be. You get married, you stay married, you have kids, you raise them right.
You become a troll on YouTube.
You do all you can. Well, that's not part of it, but you raise your kids right.
I love that long pause. I love that pause. That was funny.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? You raise your kids right. He got, you get the job that's got a pension so you can retire and
then
have
you
money.
get bored, you don't get an RV, and you watch somebody on YouTube and become a troll and sitting in your living room, and then people like me make fun of you, and you call it a podcast and say you didn't do it. We all know we called it.
You continue to have relationships with your adult children, but then you get to be our age or older, and you can just do what you want for entertainment, and he's chosen YouTube. There's lots of older guys that choose other stuff besides YouTube. They do
collecting beer, golfing, RVing,
tennis, RVing,
pickleball.
We're just in that small club that's
going to strip clubs and getting having fun, paying for sex and whatever else, I guess.
Well, that's a little that can take you down the other side.
and that's not a very Christian thing to be doing. So
no, because you're supposed to do the thing: long-term spouse, steady job, support your little youngins so they can have wings and fly on their own.
Yeah, I did a Crushing for Christ.
Do it all over again.
I did a Crushing for Christ at Burger King. It will come out Tuesday. Sitting eating a Whopper with cheese, bitching about you guys. So that came out. Just making fun of you guys' usual behavior.
Yeah, and you probably put something weird on it too.
But barbecue sauce. I didn't get the double. I got the single. If I had a double, I would have been. But I just saw your notes, the walkie ones. I jumped over to you and I found you because I don't follow your ass. And I go, and I'm like, he's got notes with the dog. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, oh my god.
Yeah, I said that on my live. I'm like, I found out Cowpote doesn't even subscribe to me.
No.
He's got 2 channels. That could be 2 subscribers. I was just like, but I'm like, I don't care.
He gets they recommend me to you. Like somebody tagged me. Someone tagged me in a video.
Then a whole bunch of people said, I'm really subscribed to you, Karl. And I'm like, I wasn't begging for subscribers.
No, either. But some guy tagged me, only has 10 subs, about cooking a steak. He tagged me in a video, and he was sitting in his kitchen, and he was subbing, and he was talking, had music in the background. I lost interest because he was talking real soft, and I couldn't hear what he was saying. So I might go to Aldi's and buy a steak and just cook it and eat it in front of you guys. Go, this is how a steak is made in Aldi's. I might do that when I get around to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can say I'm a good cook, and I'm taking this.
I'm going to pull it off.
I'm taking some subpar meat.
Right.
I'm going to make it good.
I'm going to show the receipt, and I'm just going to take off the grill, sit down at my table, and eat it. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. I go to Aldi's to get a steak and say, listen, I soaked it 57 sauce and ketchup, and here it is. But he was doing something, and I don't know what his name was, but okay, I don't know who he was, but I just watched. I have a very low attention span when I can't hear you. On a video, if I can't hear you, I just. Yeah,
I don't know if you see Non-Compost Mentis did one today.
That one was good. That was funny. That was good. I saw that one today. He got recommended to me.
Yeah, he's like, you guys tuned in because you were going to get humor, but it's not going to be humor. But it was a good talk.
Yeah, no, it was a good. I listened to that. I listened to, I'd say, 10 minutes of it. It was good. Tell him to shut his mouth. Whatever. What did he say? Shut his mouth.
Yeah, I think it was only 10 minutes.
No, it was 20. It was 20. It was 20.
Oh, was it?
Maybe whatever it was. He did a good job. He played like pictures, and so I listened to it. He was like, I was going in the office coming back, so he was just telling him to shut his mouth or something and bitching about the guy. I'm like, I know.
He didn't drag it. He didn't drag it out, and he kind of told you, you have to think you can't blame it on you, so you have to think we're all mental cases.
Correct.
And the truth is if he was trying to help himself, we would all be supportive.
Right. Tim will never change. He's
Yeah.
a psychotic idiot, and he loves the attention on YouTube. He just does. And everyone continues to watch his shit and bitch it. It's like me eating a Reuben or a Rachel. I don't like either one, and then bitch about it. We talked before on the phone about the dog food. We talked about whatever that stuff was called. Me eating that stuff. I don't like it, and eating it and bitching. It's just like,
Well, and like you said, he can control it. His friendships and what he shows and what he doesn't show.
Right.
He can control. I mean, when you have a real friendship, you don't really control
It's just kind of like
all that stuff.
Carpetbagger showing him the girlfriend getting in a car accident. He shows things for drama, and then he wonders when it backfires on him. You know what I'm saying? When people question, why aren't you going back to your girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? He wonders why. You know what I'm saying? When he does.
People were giving New York Dan a bunch of crap about that because he had that thing on his back that he thought was cancer, and then he wound up finding it's just a cyst.
Right. Just don't say anything. Don't say anything. I mean, you just don't, because once you start sharing stuff and then it backfires, you make you look like an app. I have some personal things I don't show to people. I just don't. It's just none of people's business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, getting a battery put in my by both, that's one thing. Hey, I need a new battery. Whatever. Here's the money.
Yeah, like sharing, like you and I did when our dogs passed away.
Yeah.
We shared a little bit of it.
Yeah, it's
To
unfortunate.
say that life isn't all candy and rainbows.
Correct.
There's stuff that goes wrong.
It's like
your battery.
It's like if she, if she had a car accident and I mentioned, but I don't go see her. Well, why don't you go see your wife? I don't. I'll go get her in the hospital tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? It's when these YouTubers in Wonder Hussy does the same thing. She'll share things she shouldn't share, and then it blows up in her face, and she gets emails. And it's like, woman, don't share stuff. I don't care who it is. When you share stuff, you want to be authentic on YouTube, and you're a big YouTuber, you're gonna get pushback. And it's just when he shares that stuff, that car accident, all I do is say, hey, guess what? You can't make it down. You know what I'm saying? It's all I had to say.
Well,
but,
then I wonder if those people had a good family life when they grew up.
Don't know.
Because they don't seem to feel it.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like knowing if they don't seem to feel whether it's right or wrong.
Right. Well, for him and for her, it's about feel sorry for me and give me money. That's what that's for. That's what that's for. Because I guarantee it, then they had to get a new car. People sent him money. And her birthday is in September. Sarah. She will get a shitload of presents. You know what I'm saying? A bunch. Because
that would make me uncomfortable. People just giving me shit.
Oh God, if you would go to her Facebook, and she'll show like her mailbox, because she was going to some Elvis thing in Vegas, and she wanted a dress. People sent her dresses. Okay, she's going to Burning Man. People send her stuff. I mean, she loves it, man. That's why she's got the mailbox, the P.O. box. I mean, I've sent you some small stuff, but people will send people like Carpetbagger. When she had the car accident, and they need a new car. Trust me, people were giving him money. Trust me, money came him way. That's what he can't both ways, because people are going to question why you didn't go back and see your girlfriend when she's in a car accident. You stayed in Florida, and he got angry, got drunk, and acted like an idiot, and look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? He just does, and then he can't. He can't relax and go to the cabin like I did. I did a couple of shorts, but he can't just relax and go with a family, go somewhere. He's always has to. When he has a day off, what does he do? He live streams, because what does he want? Money. You know what I'm saying? People give him money as he's talking. And he only answers to people giving him money. But if you're going to share that stuff, you're going to get kickback. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like with New York Dan. You're going to get kickback. Don't share that stuff. You could say...
But they're all beggars. The people that overshare are beggars.
Yeah, because they want to feel sorry for just like it. Look at Blind Views, whatever he's going through, and, feel sorry for me, whatever else. And just like with... what's her name? When she went over, Blossom went over to whatever, she went to the other place where I have a channel there too as well, and I listened to her video over there, and she goes, "I lost my job, I need money," because she was begging over there on Rumble, because she lost, she left YouTube. I really need money. She was outright asking for money on Rumble.
Hey, I had a short from I think Dave 25 or something, and it was a short. And it got recommended to me, probably because of you.
Right.
Probably because my phone's spying on me. But I didn't understand any of it.
Was it me talking?
No, that's why it was weird. But they were talking about Dave 25.
Yeah, he's just Yeah, probably because he probably lives. Dave 25 is he's an idiot. I know the guy. He's harmless. Yeah, they are always.
I wouldn't have even known anything, but since I know you talked about him.
Yeah,
so
I would give him shit. He's a piece of work living with his grandma in the basement. He went to court with some guy, accused him of harassing him. You know, he's low hanging fruit for me. He's my Sarasota Tim, but at a lower level. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch him.
Okay.
I don't watch him. I just hear him tell me stuff. So I don't watch any of his live streams. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do like Tim. Tim does things. All he does is live stream and bitch. So to me, Dave, I know Dave he's harmless. I rip him, tell him he's an idiot. So to me, it's just kind of fun to put up to make fun of him, to make the trolls happy. So that's all it is to me. He's low hanging fruit. He's harmless, but when you have to go to court to defend yourself and being accused of stalking somebody, you have a serious problem on YouTube. Serious problem when you're in a courtroom. You have a very, very serious problem. So
we're on the radio, right?
Yeah. I
was just making sure because I was going to talk about Dinger. I think Dinger is going to have a hard time with not watching Sarasota.
I'm sorry. I thought I told you. I apologize.
No, you did, and then I just got comfortable, like we're talking all the time.
Well, then
I'm like, maybe I'm getting too comfortable, so I want to make sure.
No, like you told me on the phone, you like podcasts like this where people have a conversation.
Yeah.
This is what a podcast is. You talk about something, you have a conversation. And I'm not saying I'm a world-class podcaster. I'm just old school. I'm an old school podcaster. Good sound. Take a phone call. We'll discuss Trump. We'll discuss life.
Yeah.
You know.
And not that I'll say something behind someone's back, but I'll say it differently.
Correct. So yeah, Dinger. I talked about Dinger. Will have a hard time not talking about it. I mean, Old Man Nation is pretty good at not talking about him. He'll be pretty good.
Old Man Nation had a good one.
I saw that.
I didn't know how he'd take it, but since we're on the I'll tell him now. He looks like my high school guidance counselor.
He does. He does look like a science. Does he look like a science teacher?
Yeah, like a high school science teacher.
He kind of now that you say that, he reminds me of my science teacher. He was in a way he does. You're right, because my science teacher
wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
and his beard is trimmed up nice.
Because my science teacher was he was part time for the police, and we all knew we were smoking dope. But he was tell stories where this is back in the 70s, where they'd take a helicopter and fly over cornfields. And they'd have growing pot in the middle of cornfields, so they would go way out in these cornfields and cut down the corn and grow their marijuana. So the helicopters would fly across these cornfields. He goes, "Yeah, you guys, I found some of your marijuana yesterday." He would tell us, because on the weekends he'd go out for free just to fly out because he wanted to be a cop. He was a great science teacher, but he always knew, "Hey, you potheads. Hey, Mr. Nels," he'd go tell us all, "I found some of your stash yesterday." We all look, he goes, "We were flying down in Iowa and we found a bunch of marijuana plants." He would tell us it all the time. Because
he could be Bill Nye the science guy.
Yeah, he was just kind of funny. So you're right. Now that you say that, he reminds me of him. He had a big beard, but he was just a cool guy. He knew we all smoked dope, but he was a narcotics guy, and he would always, "Hey, I found some of you guys' stash," because that's what they would do. I've read articles like that. They were doing that, and they were doing that in California, in middle cornfields, growing marijuana. And then they went in the woods, so they'd stumble across these meth labs way back, 20 years ago, growing meth in the middle of the up in the Oregon mountains. They do that stuff. That's what they'll have a meth lab and they'll burn it.
Yeah, in the Adirondacks, they're doing moonshine.
Correct. Well, you remember the Waltons? Remember the family recipe? When you were young, you didn't know what that was. That was moonshine. Remember that? The family recipe? Because you never knew when you were 12. You didn't know what that meant. And then later on, when you're like in your 20s, you're like, family recipe. And then you hear about the old days of moonshine. Because remember the guys, "Oh yeah, we'll take some of your family recipe." Remember that? The local shopkeeper. Remember he was always like, yeah. That was my favorite. The sisters were having the family recipe. That was hilarious. You look back at that now, and they were talking moonshine, but you didn't know any better. You were 12 years old.
Wasn't that kind of like post-depression, how they were continuing to afford living?
Correct.
On the property or something like that.
It was just epic. How you look back.
We didn't understand anything about money and what things cost.
Correct. It was just, you look back at that now, how that was such a simple life, but that family recipe was a big thing. They never said alcohol, just family recipe. So you're 12 years old, you're thinking it's some kind of a drink, you know what I'm saying? Like a fun little, some kind of a drink, because the way they did.
I don't even know if I even paid attention to it. It's just something they're talking about.
Correct, but now you look, but then you look back at it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know what because the guys who get the family recipes, and then it was just kind of like Batman and Robin, because Batman would always taught you self-control, because Robin always wanted to do everything, and Batman was always be patient. You know what I'm saying?
And then Bert and Ernie being homosexual.
Yes. How dare you say that about Batman? How dare you?
It was a way to indoctrinate kids about homosexuality without doing it.
Because the women always wanted to get in his panties. He taught us about being patient. He always was like, you didn't act on the impulses. Where Robin was always, let's do this now. He was always like, be patient, young man.
Yeah, and Batman was grooming a younger male.
Oh my God! Oh, you know what you could do? You could do an AI, those two getting it on, him grooming him or something. Have like a 20-minute video of those two having at it. All of a sudden give him a shot of the family recipe.
Well, I don't know where it is now, but when I was a lawyer, I had a picture of Bert doing Ernie from behind. And if I was ever mad at another attorney or some attorney was pissing me off, I'd just fax him that picture.
I told a friend of mine one day I was going to send him a picture of my crankshaft. So I said I'm going to do it. So I sent him a picture of a crankshaft. I said, I'll send you a dick pic. I'll send you a crankshaft. Okay, go ahead.
What has 168 teeth and holds back a monster?
What?
My zipper.
Karl, shame on you. It's a family one. How dare you? Batman would be mad at you. Batman would be very, very mad.
Hey, that was a joke like family recipe.
The other one I liked was the Little House on the Prairie. How everything was just so simple. What they should do is a Little House on the Prairie, and the internet could be invented back then. The internet would be funny with a Little House on the Prairie. That'd be pretty funny.
I like the capitalism at the little general store with the dude that was trying to be nice to people, but the wife that was the bitch.
Yes. That was a good show.
He was like Abraham Lincoln. He would go bankrupt if it wasn't for her.
Yeah, that was a good show. It was very simple. It was just a small town because I think it was supposed to be Minnesota. I think it was Cottage Grove. I think it was Minnesota where they were at, but. That was a pretty good show too. It was a simple show, just like when you're watching Gilligan's Island. The professor always got everybody out of a jam. You know what I'm saying? Always had all the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was it's just always a good stuff. Those classic shows. Mod Squad and all those good Mod Squad and Starsky and Hutch and Emergency and all those shows we grew up with were very simple. Just like with Mayberry RFT, always a good lesson at the end. Good old goober.
Yeah. Good old goober. And the guy would get drunk and he'd come to the jail and lock himself in the cell.
That's such a good. It was so hilarious is that they had two cops and they would go home at night. You know what I'm saying? And go out and dancing. It was a classic small town. Hey Karl, I'm going home. So me and you would go home. That was just so hilarious. Just. Two cops that would go home.
And Barney would only have one bullet and he couldn't keep it in his gun.
It was Goober and those guys. It was just those two cops going home every night. They'd shut up the shop and go home. You know what I'm saying? It was just no night. They'd be out with their girlfriends. It was
and just they'd say good night to the drunk.
Yep.
Locked up, leave them in there.
It was just so hilarious, just so simple back then. Those, it was just hilarious. It was always a message at the end for Opie. Opie always had a message from the old man. So that was always good, you know. It was good stuff. Those were the days, man. Simple stuff.
Well, it was probably that way because that was back when the baby boomers were young, and they were the young people consuming TV.
Yes.
So they had to make TV shows that would get consumed by the masses, and the masses at that time were young children.
Because now people are consuming more radio, like podcasting and stuff. They're consuming.
Yeah, so people are saying, "Oh, back in the day, no, it was just as messed up as it's always been. It's just capitalism was trying to make money off of TV."
Correct.
And so that's what they sold.
The brainwashing was there. That was what they did, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they'll sell whatever anybody's buying, because like right now it's Marvel comic movies.
Correct. Yes, that's big time. Look at Superman has been remade how many times?
Yeah.
Freaky Friday is being remade. No one knows how to write a movie anymore. You know, no one knows how to create characters and give me a movie. It's okay. Let's do Superman again. Let's do this Marvel, like you said. That's all they're doing now. Because people then they do zombie.
It used to be once a year during a couple months they'd make some movies that were somewhat intellectual.
Correct.
You know, because they were going for the Oscar or whatever.
Right. Now it's just like let's redo this movie. You know, let's redo this movie. You know, let's do Superman again. Let's get a good title. It's like writing a song. Let's get called the Language of Money. Let's write a movie called The Language of Money. Let's write a musical.
Well, that's how it is with anyway. You know, like if you're a builder and you build 10 houses and have a $20,000 exit on each one of them, or you build 3 houses and have $150,000 or $200,000 exit on each one.
Right.
You're going to build the 3, not the 10.
Correct. But no, it's you know. I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's like writing a song, but you can sit down 3 people. Let's write a movie. Let's write a script. Let's have it a good hour 45-minute movie. We can have some violence. We don't need to have any blood. We can have a woman scream, get knocked down. She gets up. We don't need to have a bunch of special effects. You know what I'm saying? We can have a simple movie it's no stuntman required. Just a basic fun. You know, it could be high drama, but we don't need we don't need all this violence and gratuitous violence. You know what I'm saying? You don't need heads getting cut off, and everything is medieval now. Everything is medieval, cutting people's heads off, massive blood. Because people live in this idea, like looking for ghosts, right? And also what I'm trying to think. What they always do the what's the other thing? I think you said it, but I think I said it before. They want to call it the zombie behavior. We want the zombie stuff. You know what I'm saying? All this weird behavior. They want that the alien stuff. In 28. Look at Terminator. That was so cool so far, which is coming true today with how the computers are taking over.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But
you got me. Now I'm getting some news popping up my feed. I got this thing now where Federal Express, they merged Ground and Federal Express together, and they're getting rid of a ton of people. And they're redoing all their sorting centers, so they're getting rid of sorters. They've gotten rid of like 70,000 employees.
Yeah, they're trying to. I know it's unfortunate because Amazon's taking. That's why, because Amazon's taking over. That's why.
And the AI's cutting the routes.
You bet. Yes, we've talked about this before on the phone. We talked if you work harder, if you deliver more stuff, guess what? They give you more stuff. I've seen my UPS driver just full of stuff. Full. You remember when you were young? Remember how it was tough to get a UPS job? It was 50-pound boxes. Remember that? In the old days, it was a great job. Now they can't keep people. I wouldn't work for UPS. There's not a chance. $120. There's not a chance.
Oh no! And every time I look at a UPS driver, I don't know who they are anymore. Yeah, they've all turned over.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy that day. He goes, I'm getting close to retirement. He goes. I remember it was 50-pound boxes. Everyone wanted that job. Everybody wanted it, and not anymore. Well, Karl, we're gonna have turkey. We're gonna have chicken. We're gonna have chicken tonight. So I appreciate you coming on the show. We're gonna shut this thing down. We come up Fearmonger Radio. We'll talk to you along the way. Have a good week, okay?
All right, have a good one.
All right, there goes Karl.
Sorry about your loss.
Yeah, I know. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
All right,
bye. Okay. Perfect. Where do we all come in from the sources and stuff? Let's see what came in. Let me see real quick. Geolocation. Let's see. United States as usual. Florida. Mountain Dora 1 time in New York. Sarasota, Jacksonville 3 times. Texas is Houston, League Cities. California is always Elk Grove and Los Angeles. Minnesota is Minneapolis. Colorado is New Aurora. New York is Rochester, New York. In Illinois, Moncton, and Chicago. So we thank everybody that rolls in. Louisiana, Shreveport. Anyways, you guys. Oh, let me see something different in this song. Let's do this one. All right, guys. Now with the military of the armed forces. We appreciate it very, very much. All the branches. Storm the beaches, 1 and 2, Korea, Vietnam, all that stuff. We appreciate the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchant National Guard, Coast Guard, uniform. Thank you so much. Without you, we have little nothing at all. Blowing a cop, call a crackhead. It's not very Christian thing to be doing, watching 2 women have sex. We don't like 2 men. Would you shower in the shower at Penn State? I would not shower in the shower at Penn State. Just read, travel, meet people. You'd be a better person. I don't want poor people or criminals. Safe sex, thrill pill, trench air. Put a condom on, prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. Maybe the father of the child. Don't drink and drive. Call some murder, someone, okay? Anyways, hope you enjoyed the odd. Thank you, Karl. Everybody out there, peace, Middle East, give in the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Fear Radio, Fear is out.